Okay, folks. Continuation. Yeah, I didn't get any video of the tractor in action. The Smurf moving, blowing snow, pushing snow, and any of that. But I'll admit one thing. Cab tractor at 20 degrees Fahrenheit, freaking cold to me. Well, I know, it seems like that ain't cold, but 20 degrees Fahrenheit range to me, that's cold. But anyway, that cab made a big difference. Actually, I had to take my coat off. So I got it too warm, but yeah, I kept wanting to keep it warm because my windows kept fogging up. So I gotta learn how to work with fogging up windows. But anyway, yeah, it handled that blower like it wasn't even back there. I don't think that motor struggled at all on the MT 468 model. Of course, that is a 60 horse PTO'd rated. PTO rating on that is 60 horse. The motor itself is rated at 68 horse. It's a diesel, 4-cylinder, with a teeny tiny turbo on it. But yeah, it did fine. It did really good. These R14T tires. I think overall it did okay. I ended up in the end putting it in 4-wheel drive, engaging the front axle. It's helped get me around stuff a little better. But overall, I think the tires did fine. I do have a question. For those of you with these, I know, Goodyear, but with these Goodyear R14T tires, the LSW 420/75R34 tire, what pressure you run those tires at? Now these are loaded with beet juice, so I got, you know, my counterbalance on the ground. What tire pressure you run those at? Put something down in the comments for me. But anyway, the McKee Model 6+6 Cono plow, yeah, it's a beast. One thing I've noticed that I had to do, because the 3-point is different, I mentioned this before, is that because of where that drawbar's at, the length of it, yeah, I could remove it, but I just kick it to one side. So if I leave it straight, normal operating procedure, you know, pulling wagon, disc, whatever, my PTO shaft ends up hitting on the drawbar. So I just kick it to one side, we're good. I have to do the same thing for my bush hog. That old John Deere 407 Gyromo. But yeah, overall, I can't complain. It did well. The camera, I'm having trouble with my depth perception with that, but getting around these buildings and stuff, I get a little leery. I end up wanting to watch more. The mirrors, they were there, but the wheels, yeah, they would roll, help keep things up off the ground. Of course, with this 3-point all the way down, you're still about 1.5 inches up off the ground anyway. So I'm fine with that. It leaves me about a couple inches of snow I got to mess with. I can drive on a couple inches of just flat snow. But this did really well. Moved snow on 4 other driveways besides my 2. Did really well. To tell you the truth, guys, I can't knock the LS brand tractor that hard. It's got a good heater in it. The AC was pretty good this summer, but the heat, like I said, I had to take this coat off, so I got warm. But as for horsepower to move all the snow, get around, it did fine. It did just fine. I was very pleased with it. Very pleased with this LL 5106 LS loader. And this unit is a power shuttle unit. So you don't really need the clutch. You just idle down, idle all the way down to an idle, and you can go forward, reverse without using the clutch. I still tend to use the clutch, right or wrong. But yeah, so far I'm very pleased with the tractor. Since I'm hammering it harder and doing more work with it, it's not regenning as often. When I first got it, yes, I bitched, I complained, pissed, whined, and moaned. About every 10 hours this thing went to regen. Well, I wasn't abusing it enough, evidently. But here with this last third cut in the hay that I did and all this other stuff, I beat and abused on it, treated it like a rented mule, and it seems to like it. But anyway, yeah, didn't get any footage, like I said, of the snowblower in action because I just covered with light breeze, that light snow, kind of a heavy wet snow really, not light snow, heavy wet snow. Just the snow flying just covered that back window. You couldn't see crap if you wanted to. Yes, I was going by the force, getting from point A to point B and trying not to hit the neighbors' vehicles. But anyway, that being said, I probably killed, this is probably about a 10-minute video. Hey, I hope you had a happy Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. So I know I told you I probably would make a video. Well, here's your video. Had snow, about 6 to 7 inches worse than ours, just drifted, and I had to clean the drifts up. But anyway, Tractor Talk with Gary, he is one of our fellow YouTubers. He wants a review of this tractor. I will do one this spring for you guys. Right now I've got 84, 85 hours on it. Let me get it into the hay field this spring and doing some more work, and I'll give you maybe a more better review or whatever. But like I said, for the most part, so far LSM-tron, it's a decent tractor. I know you go to the chat groups, and a lot of times, like any tractor, you see all the tales of woe and woe's me, whatever. Bought a lemon. Is there a lemon law for the tractor? You know, the tractor is only as good as the manufacturer, only as good as the dealer that sold it to you. I bought mine from Mower Zone in Danville, Indiana. That is about 60 miles straight east of me. They seem to be a decent dealer as far as the salesman side. Now, as for how well they do on the shop side, we've not been there yet. Like everything else I've always said, I'll laugh and cut up with you, joke with you in one breath, and I'll cuss you in another. But so far, if I've needed filters, which I've had to replace the hydraulic and oil filter, and had to do some hydraulic oil for some bullshit I messed up, I needed oil. He's hooked me right up. I call him, tell him I need the parts, he's got them, I go get them, we're there. But anyway, so, as for the service part, them working on it, the jury, I can't give you an honest answer on that, on how good a dealer they are as far as the service part. Didn't want them to shut this damn video down, I kept going. So anyway, let's try again on a closeout. Okay. I'm going to end this. I'm going to try and end it this time. Alright. Okay. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hope for the most part, if you didn't quite get what you wanted for Christmas, hopefully your kids got what they wanted for Christmas. Hopefully you had a good New Year. Hopefully you picked some decent New Year's resolutions that you can stick with. You know, hey, it may take you 2 or 3 times to make it work, but don't give up on that idea of that resolution of doing something better or whatever it is for yourself. On that note, I'm going to cut out of here. Keep warm, stay safe, give them snowplow operators a little bit of room on the road, be patient with them. They're doing the best they can no matter where they're at. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care.